Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Virgo, this reading is for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. If you know what house Virgo corresponds to in your birth chart and you resonate with this reading, this could be the medicine from your mystery. Virgo, please remember this is a general reading. You might not resonate with all of it. You might not resonate with any of it. Please take what you resonate with and leave the rest behind. Virgo, you may get your own intuitive hits on this reading. It doesn't make any of the readers wrong. But when you get intuitive hits on the cards, it doesn't make the readers wrong. It just means you're developing your own subtle relationships with the cards. There's no dates on my readings. If you resonate with the reading when you click on it, it's yours. And Virgo, tarot is not for everyone. Just like the spiritual path and the conscious path. And the fact that you are at my tarot reading suggests to me that you are conscious and you have done some critical work on yourself that brings you into the higher dimensions of tarot. When we do work on ourselves, it does impact the field, even in the most subtlest levels. And really, truly, it is the subtle energies that are the influencers. All right, I'm gonna have a drink of my coffee. Okay, Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for Virgo, for Virgo's person, and for the cross watcher. The first card is out, Virgo. The Sun in reverse. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. Cross watchers, you are welcome to my reading. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This energy could be all about you. The next card is out. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So Virgo, you or your person is not happy. You or your person or someone, this could be cross watcher too, someone is not happy. Feeling a little bit lonely. The third card out is Rhiannon, the challenge. So you're both faced with a challenge. You were aware of a challenge between you. So one of you isn't happy. This other person, pardon me, is very distracted. Feels like they're working without results. And they don't see results to their hard work. And someone here is not happy. Someone here is very unhappy. There's a possibly like a broken contract. There's been a broken contract. Oh my goodness. What has happened? A broken contract with someone. So somebody made a contract. The both of you made a contract and someone violated it. Whoa. Someone's working very hard and feels like their work is for there's no payoff. There's no return on their investment. Ooh. And there's a challenge between the two of you. The challenge is also devil energy. This is devil energy. Very interesting. So there's a lot of material, the force of material, attachment to material temptation, subordination, a kind of bondage. Someone feels ravaged. Ooh, what has happened? And very interesting, at the bottom, the fourth card. Oh, I didn't even tell you what this spread was. Virgo, this is the boiling pot. This is a 4-card spread. The first card is your card. It could also be your person's card. The second card could be your person's card, but it could also be your card. These 2 cards can be interchangeable. These 2 cards, the third and fourth card, cannot be. The third card is the illuminated dynamics, the dynamics you're both aware of in the relationship. And the fourth card are the shadow dynamics, the dynamics that you're not aware of in your relationship. Interesting that the 3 of Cups is here. Okay, I am seeing. Okay, I just got a message. Oh my gosh, and on the bottom of the deck is the Bear. Are you kidding me? Okay, the message I just got. Let me not forget this, Lord. Let me not forget this, Creator. If you want, the message came from this card immediately. So it feels like the both of you are going up against a devil energy in your relationship. But what the Creator in Tarot was telling you through this reading, if you want to come to the next layer of truth between you, something has been exhausted in your relationship. Something has been exhausted. It has run its course. Ooh, a karmic wheel has run its course. And, oh my gosh, okay, Creator, slow down. Whoa. I need to get pen and paper. Hold on a second here. Okay, I don't have a pen and paper available to me. Okay, there's so many messages coming through right now. Okay. A contract has run its course. And if you guys want to, because you're standing up, you have the obstacle. There's an obstacle here, which is the devil. And both of you, neither of you, both of you know how to really go up against this. Maybe you do know. Maybe you do know. Maybe you're scared of going up against it in case there's no point. Do not focus on the other person, Virgo. This is not about the other person. If you want to come to the truth and get through this obstacle, obstacles do not block the way, they are the way. Mary O'Malley said it this way: what's in the way is the way. So if you've got a devil obstacle standing between you, that's an invitation to invite this devil in for tea. Invite this devil in. Set a place at your table and invite the devil in and have a conversation with it. What are you doing here? What is your function here? You know, this devil energy is you. It's a portion of you that is standing in your way as an obstacle, as a protection maybe. There may be protection, but I see it as this relationship has run its course. And if you want to know, if you want to get through this obstacle, you're going to have to dive to the depths of your own emotions to come to the cups. That's what I see happening here. You're going to have to dive deep within yourselves, because one of you, that's what I mean. What I'm seeing ending here is a relationship with the carnal world, a relationship that has been mostly physical. It has been primarily and predominantly, this relationship has existed on the physical plane. There has not been a lot of depth. And if you want to, and I'm not saying, okay, hold on a second here. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, like there's been a broken contract. There's been a broken contract. And oftentimes contracts are broken when they are betrayed, when they've been violated in some way. When they've been violated. And contracts are often with soulmate contracts. So I'm getting here that this could be possibly amongst soulmates. And I'm not meaning like airy fairy soulmates. Your parents could be your soulmate. Your child could be your soulmate. Your sibling could be your soulmate. Your boss could be your soulmate. Soulmates can also be okay, I'm not going to go there because I don't see this here. I don't see that here. But what I do see here is either family, relationship, husband, wife. This could be best friends. This is a kind of a relationship that has been together on the earth for decades. This is not just a 5-minute passing of a grocery store customer, 2 customers passing in the grocery store and there's a 5-second contract. No, I don't see that here. What I see is a long-standing contract of someone working very hard and feeling like they're not coming to any closure. And you know what? You could both, I'm getting you're both in these energies. You're both in this energy and in this energy. Virgo, you're in this energy and this energy. Your person is in this energy and is in this energy. Very interesting. This could also be all you. This could also be all you. Okay, and the bear energy. Oh, you're walking into my territory now. So the bear energy, and this to me is often indicative of grizzly bear energy. Could be brown bear energy too. But brown bears are more herbivores. What I'm getting here is a omnivore. Is a grizzly bear eat meat, they eat carrion, they eat vegetation too, they eat it all. They eat it all. And so this is what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing omnivore because of the circle, because of the encapsulation of it all. That's what I'm seeing as an omnivore. So basically like a grizzly bear. So the 9 of Pentacles in the middle of the deck, on the bottom of the deck, the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your labor. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the message that is coming in. Virgo, this is going to be kind of a shamanic reading because this is the energy that is coming in. If you really want to get through this relationship as it is, there's a major obstacle here, which is the devil energy. It is a challenge. And it is put here, I'm feeling that this devil energy has been put here by the divine. And it is put here for your own evolution, both of yours evolution, individually. Because I'm feeling you cannot enter into this challenge together. You have to face into this challenge individually to go to the depths of your own emotions, to unbury the treasure that's waiting in the cups here. There's buried treasure waiting here for you. Just want to bring this up a little more. There's buried treasure within your own psyche, your own consciousness that is waiting for you. This is the 3 of Cups is often represented by friendship, happiness, and community. So this is what I feel has kind of ended, is a kind of a relationship that has run its course, that has been exhausted. The resources of the relationship have been exhausted. And if you want to revive the relationship, the both of you are going to have to go into the depths of yourselves. That's just how I see it. Ooh. Very interesting. So the bear energy is indicative of shamanic energy. Because bears, the diet of the bear is carrion, is often salmon. Salmon swim from the depths of the ocean. They come into the streams. They swim against the current. Listen to this symbolism here. They come up out of the depths of the water. They come out of the depths of the water. They swim up through the currents. They go against the current of the river. So they go against the flow. Salmon swim against the flow. So there's a part of you, there's a current within you, a way of flowing that you're going to have to go against within yourself to come. Maybe this is the current of the relationship. Maybe this is the flow and the current of the community. But you're going to have to go up against something to come into the depths, And the other thing is, yes, okay. So the grizzly bear to me often represents that somebody has stayed, or the relationship itself. Okay, that's what it is. The relationship itself has kind of died. That's the way I'm seeing this. The relationship is going through a death process. And the resources of the relationship that both of you entered into with lots of resources. Well, now I'm feeling this has been decades and decades. And this relationship has been exhausted. The resources have been drained, absolutely drained. And now heaven has put a devil, a challenge, an obstacle that is blocking the way forward. The way forward isn't clear. So the way forward is into yourself. That's the way forward is in. So the relationship kind of coming to a death and beginning to decompose. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what this is. What I'm hearing from the Creator is you're going to have to adopt bear energy and begin to consume the decomposition of the relationship. When bear energy shows up, it's because something has been decomposing. Something has been decomposing, and there are rich nutrients available in the decomposition process that are not found anywhere else. And the Creator is asking you to, and this is symbolic. I'm not asking anybody to eat decomposed meat at all, okay? This is symbolic, okay? Please hear me clearly. So what the relationship is asking you is to basically consume the decomposing nutrients that have been developed in the decomposition process of the relationship. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means to sit in this, to truly grieve it, grieve the death, grieve the loss of the contract. When you go into a decomposition, you're going into the death. Oh, and I just saw the 5 stages of death. First, you deny what's happening. Then we get angry about what's happening. Then we go into bargaining about what's happening. Then we finally begin to grieve. And finally we accept. This is eating of the decomposition process of the death that has come into the relationship. This is also the death of this relationship. It may resurrect, but what I'm hearing is that you both have work to do on yourselves. Even if it does resurrect, you both can't come back to it as you are, because something in yourself has been exhausted. It's not just okay, let me put it this way. People that get into a relationship and think that the relationship, they can just sit back and kick their feet up and expect the relationship itself is going to carry them forward. Wrong. You will end up in the ditch. And this is what I mean. This is something in you has come to a close, has been exhausted, and you cannot come back to the relationship as you are. You have work you have to do. And the work you have to do, the bear energy is calling you in. This is the energy that is supporting the entire reading, and this is the energy that is coming in on the horizon in corresponding to the relationship that you're both circling around. The relationship that is essentially died. So you're being asked to go into the depths, of yourself, to grieve. It's asking you to, parts of yourself, there's new archetypes within you that want to come online. And this is what I'm seeing happening. The death of the relationship is letting go of archetypes in your life that have served their purpose, that have run their course, that need to be deactivated, need to be disemployed by you. And when you disemploy those archetypes, ooh, this comes through confession. This comes through confession. Because when we confess something we have done or haven't done in the relationship, we expose and break a contract with darker archetypes, with archetypes, survival archetypes that are put into our lives to help us survive, to get through survival. And when those archetypes have run their course, it's like the hell realm. It's like the Chronos. There are Chronos archetypes from our birth chart. We're born into Chronos. We're born into this earth, into a hell realm, into our birth chart. The Chronos archetypes are very dense. They're very heavy. They're like lead-based. They're lead-filled archetypes. This is what I'm seeing is the archetypes, some of the archetypes from your Chronos contract need to be deactivated. Because if you're going into Kairos, that brings you into current energies. You cannot be employing the archetypes from your birth chart, from your first contract, from your survival contract. You can't bring those into your new world. You cannot. They will not survive, and they will sabotage your new growth. They will sabotage your new growth because they're built on denser energies. Can you hear that? So there's something in you the Creator is asking you to go into yourself to deactivate, to consume, extract the nutrients from an old energy. So what I mean is appreciate, why was this contract in your life? It wasn't just a contract. It was there serving a purpose. Why was it there? And when you begin to develop the perception to appreciate what you had, appreciate how this contract served you, that's when you begin to develop a new perspective. And when you develop a new perspective, new archetypes come on board. That's what this is about. But you have to do the work of grieving the contract that has been deactivated, because that's what I'm seeing. And even if it's a broken contract, ooh, am I taking all of those? No, I'm not, because I haven't asked her who. Even when a contract has been broken, it's been broken for a reason. The truth is what is. Okay, let me be clear about that. The truth is what is. Falsehood is what seems to be. And so we're governed by a lot of, well, it seems to be this way, it seems to be that way, but we're not paying attention to what is. What is? What's in front of you? What are you standing on? You know, and most people don't want to see what is. They're clinging on to what seems to be, and they're trying to manifest what seems to be, but that's what the devil energy is. The truth is what is. So if the relationship has died, if the contract has been dissolved, that's the doorway you need to go through. That's the doorway you need to go through, because there's nothing else here. There's a devil energy, a challenge here, inviting you to go through the devil energy. So to let go of what seems to be, let go of what you're hanging on to about the ideas of the relationship that seemed to be in a certain way, but they actually weren't. Okay, and that's what I mean. That's the hardest work, is going into the subtle energies. We want to see only the obvious energies that we want to see. But that's why we stay stuck. It's because we lie to ourselves until we're ready to see the truth. And that is more bear energy. That's more bear energy. The truth is what is. So if you're lying to yourself and keeping yourself in a position of decomposition, something has died and you're staying there hanging on to it, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. The truth is what is. And the Creator, you are developing by you hanging on to something that has died. You are waiting to consume. You may not be aware of this, but you were waiting, you were there hanging on to a dead relationship because there was nutrients there for you. And you know this at some deeper level of your soul, you know this. This is a deeper reading. So the bear energy is guiding you. The bear energy is guiding you. It's going to show you your own bear energy, your own instinct is going to show you how to get through this. So the truth is what is. Falsehood is what seems to be. And falsehood was what seems to be. This relationship seems like it should be still alive. This relationship seems like it should still be flourishing. This person seems to owe me. You know, I seem to owe this person. No, if the relationship is dying, it's for a reason. And that's where the door is. That's the way in. Or sit with the bear energy until you're ready to go in. You know, hang on to a dead relationship until you're ready to go into the grief. That's what I mean. Okay, Creator, can we have some clarification for the Sun in reverse? Why is Horus in reverse? And Horus was the life giver. And that's what I mean. The life giver. Oh. This Leo energy, this Sun, whoever this was, I'm just getting that this person brought life into the relationship. And when the contract was dismantled, when the contract was violated, when the contract dissolved, this person could no longer bring life and love, life itself into the relationship. And that's how I'm seeing, is that the Seven of Wands looked to the sun, looked to this Leo energy for the nourishment. Ooh, I'm seeing a relationship of codependency. Oh, I'm getting some interesting dynamics now. That this is not going to be true for all of you, okay? But for some of you, this Leo energy was, this person looked to the Leo energy to kind of feed them, to kind of shed light on the relationship, to shed light upon the land. And the more subtler energies that came in with that concept was that this person kept this sun very small. Very small. I'm feeling that this Seven of Pentacles in reverse was very threatened, scared even of this person's energy, of their true power. And that's why they kept them small. But this person loved this person a lot. See, we don't do things because of the other person. We do things because of what's in us. So what's in this energy that needed to keep this person small? That is where the bear energy is pointing to. If you want to resurrect this relationship, or you want to resurrect yourself and extract your soul out of it in a most efficient way, you need to look at what parts of yourself contributed to this. This Leo energy, if this person kept them small, then this person complicited to it. This person was complicit to it. So this person needs to look at their own complicity. What power did they give away? What power? Maybe this person is scared of their own power. Maybe this person's scared of their own light. But I'm feeling that both of you were codependent upon each other. And something happened where the relationship could no longer stand. And it has dissolved. So in healing yourselves, there's work that needs to be done. Can we have some more clarification, please, Creator, for the Horus in reverse? Horus in reverse. All right. Horus in reverse, please, Creator. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Any more cards? There's 4. Usually like to go with 5. It's a nice grounded number. Any more, Creator? Any more? Yep. Okay. Okay, the first 5 cards are out. Oh, these came out this way. Okay. The first card out, whoever's in this fire energy is going into the depths. They are, but they're facing away from your person. So let's bring this a little closer so we can get all the 5 cards in. So yeah, whoever this sun energy is, they are going into the depths, but they're facing away from their energy, from their person's energy, which is very, very wise. This person is not wanting to be distracted. They've got work they need to do and they know it. I'm getting a very wise a very wise feeling with this. So Virgo, this is either you or your person, but you are employing sun energy, very illuminated energy, but it's in reverse. And I'm seeing this as a solar minimum, a solar minimum. A solar minimum is an 11-year cycle the sun goes through. It pulls all of its energy in, and then it boom, and then it releases it again. Well, right now I'm getting that this sun energy within you, Virgo, is pulling your energy, contracting it in as you go within, as you're going into the depths. There is the Empress in reverse energy, lack of interest. There's a lack of interest toward your person here. Inaction, there's no action towards them. Yeah. This person is feeling very recognized. This person is going within themselves. They're having no interest toward their person, but they are being seen for pulling out for the work that they are doing. This Virgo, you are being seen. You are your person. Somebody here is being seen for the work that they're doing. They're getting publicly recognized for the work that they are doing on themselves. And this work that you're doing on yourself, Virgo, yes, it is, like I said, my goodness, a lack of passion. You are bored of this kind of a relationship. You were bored of the dynamics. You've exhausted the dynamics. There's nothing more for you here. And you know that. And there's a lack of passion, a lack of desire, and a feeling of boredom, like I'm sick of this relationship. I'm not entertaining this anymore. A lot of resilience, you know, making a last stand. And again, you're facing away from your person. So it's not even that you're making a last stand. It's that I feel that you are incredibly resilient. You carry a lot of grit within you. You also carry a lot of Sagittarius energy. This is a Sagittarius energy. So whatever part of your chart has a lot of strength, a lot of resilience. Or even, it may not even be of your birth chart. This could be of your Kairos, the new Kairos contract coming in. Because you're still faced away from your person. And there we are, devil energy. Showed right up. It showed right up in the reading. So, devil energy, turning away, making a last stand. Because there's devil energy that this person, Virgo, that you are moving away from, that you're going through this energy in order to come out to your Three of Cups. Creator, can we have some clarification for the Seven of Wands in reverse, please? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse, please. And instead of 5 cards, we got 6 cards. Pull. These cards are silent. Okay, First card out, Judgment in reverse. Second card out, oh, ouch, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Third card out, the Tower in reverse. Ooh. Ooh, the fourth card out, the Knight of Swords in reverse. The fifth card out, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh, every card in this person's reading, this energy is in reverse. Ooh, ouch. This person is at a standstill. So just a minute here. Let me look at these cards again a little closer here. So this person is avoiding facing the facts of the relationship. This person is avoiding facing the truth. Oh, they're disappointed. They're avoiding, and they're delaying. They're only bringing a delay on themselves because of their own avoidance. Success for them is feeling like it's fleeting, and there's a lack of stability. And like I said, a lack of resources, especially when it comes to this relationship. They have exhausted their resources. That's what I said. The both of you have. Holy smoke. There is a continuation of a feeling of oppression. And still, this person is not changing. They are following their old ways. They're continuing on in their old ways, hoping for a change. Oh my gosh. What is that saying that says, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results? That's the definition of insanity. It really, really is. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of entitlement with this person because there's a lot of anger. They have a lot of anger towards you. They're kind of angrily, defiantly, yes, the anger is toward them, but they're turning away from their person, like defiantly trying to hurt their person. But you know, I see this person's not even really focused on you. This person, if this is your energy, Virgo, or your person's energy, but someone's not even focused on the other person, but the other person certainly is. They are angry because they want to rebuild with you and they can't. And because they are avoiding change, they are following the old ways, they are, oh, I just heard neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. This is what this person needs to achieve or attain or develop within themselves, is the capacity to change their neurology. You know, that's what the Tibetan Book of the Dead talks about. You do that work while you're alive, while you're on the planet, while you have the neurology to do that with, because the neurology, the central nervous system and the neurology, that is the tree of life. That's it. And that echoes in the afterworld, where what you developed in your neurology will echo in the afterlife, in the spirit realm, according to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So if you have an expanded world of yourself and if you have an expanded view of yourself and of the world because of the work you've done on yourself, when you leave this planet, you will have an expanded view of the world and of yourself on the other side. But if you haven't done that work and all you see is demons and monsters, you know, or nothing at all in this life, that's what you're going to find in the afterlife also. And that's according to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. And that's why it states, do your work. Do your work to expand and release yourself from chains, from the chains, from the carnal attachments of your own, what keeps your perception bound. And this person isn't willing to do that. This person, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and that's why they're, oh my gosh, that's why they're in a place of poverty, working their ass off, not getting any results. They're not getting a return on their investment. It's because they're not aware of the spirit of poverty. They themselves, it's almost like the contract they're standing on. Oh, this person doesn't have a lot of self-esteem. They don't have a lot of self-esteem, and I'm getting this is why they depended on the sun energy so much. The sun energy lit them up. The sun energy gave them esteem. And and I'm getting that it was something this person did or something happened, but I'm getting that it was from this person that destroyed the relationship, that violated the contract, and the relationship imploded and turned the sun into a solar minimum, pulled the sun's light back, and this person's not messing around. So yeah, no new flows coming in. No new feelings coming in. This person is even struggling to stay connected to their own intuition. Ooh. Can we have some clarification for Rhiannon, the challenge, which is also known as the devil energy, in the illuminated dynamics, please? It's interesting how Rhiannon is facing this person. But so is the bear energy. The polar bear energy. Interesting, bear and then bear. So I see this as a purified. You need to go through the bear to purify yourselves. Interesting. Oh, and you know, confusion, all confusion is, and I'm getting that this person feels very confused. All confusion is the confusion of motives. Let's be clear about that. And that's why this person is so confused, is because they don't understand their own motives. They're not being honest about their own motives. They're not being clear about their own motives. I'm getting this person plays a lot of games. They play a lot of mind games. I'm also getting, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. This person is a kind of a vampire. They employ one of the 4 ways, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe all of the 4 ways of stealing energy. And I brought that up in a reading, the 4 ways of stealing energy, the 4 ways to identify a vampire: intimidation, interrogation, victim, and being aloof. That's how you will determine that there's a vampire within your midst. Because of how you feel around this kind of behavior that's coming from someone else. You'll feel a tugging on your own energy. You'll feel your energy going toward them. It's a kind of black magic that so that a lot of people are not aware that they employ. Okay, but that's my perception. That's my perception. Okay. Any more jumpers, creator? Any more jumpers? Yep. Ouch. Ooh, am I taking all these? Yep. Okay. These all just came flying out. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, okay, interesting. There's a heck of a lot of cards here. Okay, I'm going to do this without knocking over the camera. Okay, let's go one by one. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is keeping strings attached to the other person. There's a lot of power and domination plays, and that's what I mean. I'm getting that this person dominated their Horus, dominated their Sun energy. This person was very dominating of somebody else. Seven of Pentacles upright. And in the domination, someone was made to do a lot of hard work. In the domination, somebody did hard work. Somebody was developing within themselves perseverance and diligence. Let me make that clear. Beautiful. Thank you, Creator, for bringing this energy into this reading in this way. When you are in a relationship that you're having to, or in a situation that you've had to endure for a long time, what the Creator and you are developing together is endurance, perseverance. So that's what I mean. There has been a hanging on to a certain dynamic that has brought about the process of decomposition. And the hanging on, and this is not a hanging on out of ignorance and, oh, this person was stupid because they hung on. Like, no. You got to see with deeper eyes than that. This person hung on for a reason, because their soul was developing the nutrients through the decomposition process. And the nutrients of decomposition, some of the nutrients of decomposition is endurance, is perseverance, is long-suffering, patience. That's what nutrients are that come out of a decomposition process that you've had to wait around for a long time. And when you get out of that, you are seasoned, you are patient. Look at Nelson Mandela. Look at him before he went into prison and his fight for justice, and when he came out of prison. He was a very different man when he came out of prison. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's a Ten of Swords here. So there's been some truth spoken. I see this card as a truth spoken that has pinned somebody, maybe both of you, to the earth through truths that you cannot avoid, you cannot deny. You can deny them publicly, but they're still going to nail you to the earth inside yourself. You can pretend that you're not being nailed to the earth. You can pretend that you're fine, but inside yourself, you know you're not. Okay? So this is truth spoken that has nailed one of you or both of you to the earth. One of you was doing the work to pull these two, to not pull the swords out, but to integrate them. Integrate these. The truth does not set you free. The truth does not release you until it sets you free. So you are going to use these swords to set yourself free with a very hard truth. But it is a required truth. It is required. The fourth card in, the Seven of Swords in reverse. So somebody coming clean. Somebody rethinking their approach. But this could also be deception. So what I'm getting here is somebody's doing their work and wants to come clean and wants to release themselves from a heavy truth, but somebody still wants to continue running. And this is known. This is seen by the both of you. This is seen by the both of you, okay? These are very complex and intertwined dynamics that you're both aware of in the relationship, about each other, about yourselves, and about the relationship. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So You both see each other as a lost opportunity, as a missed chance. You're seeing this kind of as a bad investment. Someone is seeing this as a bad investment or as a missed chance, a lost opportunity. Because as I said, somebody feels like they're not getting their return on their investment. If you're investing into somebody to get a return from them for yourself, that's wrong. That's wrong. Like, you owe me. That's what I'm feeling here, is that somebody feels like the other person owes them for what they've done. No, wrong. And that's why you're stuck here. Because if you're going into a relationship, making investments, how do I say this? And you're setting up an indebted to system on the investments, you're only going to set up a heck of a lot of suffering for yourself, because you don't really understand the function, the genuine, authentic function of relationships. This person has not developed their own sense of self. They look to the other person to fill them, to justify them, to carry them. I'm getting this person doesn't know how to really carry themselves. Ooh. But all of this needed to happen because this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a contract. And that's what I mean. This is a major, long-standing cycle. A very long cycle that you've both been attached to for a long time, decades. The King of Cups in reverse. So both of you are feeling like there's a frequency of coldness, coolness in the relationship. And one of you or both of you is trying to seek advice about how to go into this, and you're getting advice from people that don't know because they haven't done the work themselves. When a relationship ends, when a contract has exhausted its resources, it's exhausted resources within a certain plane, within a certain dynamic. The relationship has to die in order for it to evolve into what it's going to be reborn into. Not only people have to be reborn, relationships have to go through the rebirth process too. Did you know that? It's not just people that have to be reborn. Relationships also have to be reborn. And the relationship can only be reborn with the death and rebirth of the people involved. Sometimes it can be one person only, but they have to be very immune to the bullshit and games the other person plays. They have to be able to withstand, be immune. You're basically having a relationship with a child, an adult child. That's the way I see it. So this person has to be incredibly strong, wise, tolerant, persevering, basically hold all of the 7 virtues and have them front and center in order to deal with somebody like this. That is manipulative, not honest, not willing to do their work, not willing to see themselves, only willing to point at the other person. You owe me. Yeah, so coldness, moodiness. Okay, the end of the contract though. Yes, the end of the contract makes it feel like there's coldness there, but it's the end. That's what death is. Death is an end. It can feel cold. It can feel, it can feel cold and awful. But with this end of the contract and of the cycle, somebody is going to be releasing themselves. Somebody has released themselves. Yeah, somebody has, and it is visible to the other person. And I'm getting it's this person that's gone into the hermit to deal with their own addictions, their own attachments. Go through the process, go through the catharsis. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. When you are standing on a power that is not, okay, how do I say this? Okay. When we are standing on a dark dynamic that is sustaining us, we will exhaust that resource. And that's what I feel, is that this relationship was established in unconsciousness. It was birthed and initiated in unconsciousness. And the relationship was long-standing, maybe 50 years even. And over that time, the relationship exhausted its resources. It will never be again what it is. Or I mean, it'll never be again what it was. The relationship has to be rebirthed. And somebody has released themselves from a shadow dynamic. From a shadow dynamic that was in the relationship, that was supporting the relationship, that was sustaining the relationship, but the shadow dynamic has been exhausted. And this person has released themselves from a shadow dynamic. Somebody else hasn't. And this is the shadow dynamics that the relationship had been founded on. And it is no more. And somebody has released themselves. The truth that had pinned somebody to the earth, somebody has done the work to release themselves. And the last energy is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody is very angry, very impulsive, and incredibly reckless because of this. And I don't get it's this Horus energy. Okay, can we please have some clarification for the Three of Cups upright? Why is the Three of Cups upright for the shadow dynamics creator? Ooh, first card out, the Star. Beautiful, beautiful card. Second card out, the Knight of Cups. Third card out, Eight of Cups. Oof. Ooh, Creator, am I taking all of those? Yes, okay. Fourth card. Oh my gosh, these ones are all upright. Whew, okay, these ones are all in reverse and these ones are all upright. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, so let's look at these one at a time. The Star energy. Whoever, if one of you, both of you goes into the depths of your own emotions, the turbulent seas of your own unconsciousness to find the answers, that the Bear energy is guiding you into your own death process, into your own, like I said, going through the 5 stages of death in order to come to the buried treasure within you. You will attain healing. You will attain healing. It's promised to you. Putting this person upon the path of their own heart. This person will be walking the path of the heart. I don't see this as romantic energy. To me, romantic energy is very, and I don't mean romantic as in the relationship. I mean romantic as far as an ideal, okay, do I want to say that? I'm First Nations. I am Ojibwe, and when I hear people talk about truth and reconciliation, it's often with this romantic, everybody will be educated, and it's clout chasing. There's a lot of clout chasing when it comes to ideals. And it's only when you come to the truth of that, when that ideal and the romanticism of that ideal is exhausted, that's when you come to the truth and the hard work that you can only truly sustain that hard work and be sustained in yourself in that hard work from the dimensions of your heart. Then you're no longer putting the expectation that everybody will be healed and everybody will be whole. No. There's no expectation on anything. Truth and reconciliation, or any kind of cause or outward initiative, even in the relationship, there should be no agenda. And when there's romantic idealism toward a cause, that person has an agenda. Okay? And the agenda itself has to die, or it will mess with the entire relationship. It will mess with the entire contract. And that's what I see here. Somebody had a romantic idea about the other person. That's exactly what happened here. That is exactly what happened. This person could not lay hold of their own agenda. And they are pissed off that their agenda wasn't fulfilled, it wasn't honored, it wasn't respected. I'm getting this person lived a life of privilege. Oh God, because that's what's ending on the planet, is the cosmic energies that have been supporting entitlement, privilege, certain social power, social collective power that everybody just unconsciously agreed. People are now waking up, and that's why so many things on the planet are changing. It's not because the dynamics and the stars are doing it to us. We're doing it to us. We're waking up and saying, what the hell have I been complicit to? What the hell have I been feeding into this whole time that I thought was right and true? Okay. The third card out is walking away. So exactly as I said, you're aware, somebody is aware that they had their own romantic ideals about the relationship, and they are walking away. They're walking away. See, 8 of Cups is when you have made a long investment. 8, is more than 1. It's more than 2. It's more than 3. It's more than 4. It's quite a number. So you've been filling these cups. These cups have taken a long time to fill, and you don't care anymore. Someone doesn't care. They are walking away. Not only that, when an eclipse happens, I see this in the same way as the 2 of Swords, the training of the samurai. Because when an eclipse happens, a person's intuition has been eclipsed. The moon going over, or I should say, hold on a minute here. Not the person's intuition has been eclipsed, but the person's instinct. Their instinct, their ability to see. The light, the sun lights up all the land. The sun lights up all the land, allows us to see. When we can't see clearly, we have to go by our own intuition. And something has happened that has quieted your own instinct, quieted your own 5 senses, where you were having to rely only on your intuition. And you know by intuition, plus this is in the unconscious, this is in the shadow dynamics. So you're not aware of this, but intuitively you know you have to walk away. Walking away for somebody has brought them a lot of happiness. This is not seen, this is not illuminated, but whoever's feeling this is aware of this within them, can feel a certain happiness within them, but they're not making it known. It's not being shown. There's a new bond with this person's self. This person's also bringing in new people, and this is not being shown. This is not being revealed to the world. This is being kept very quiet and under the scenes. Whatever new bonds are happening in a way that's not being made obvious. It's almost like, ooh, I see this almost like a mystery school. You're bonding with people under the surface. Interesting, very interesting. A different kind of a bond here. Very interesting, energetic bonding with people that have the same resonance of healing, the path of the heart, walking away from what no longer serves you, bringing you and your collective happiness, and you are vibrationally coming together. That's what I see. Vibrationally coming together because you share the resonance. This makes somebody very excited, wanting to explore. Very excited, wanting to explore, very curious energy, and the Ace of Swords. A false crown. You and the Creator have been working very hard on yourselves behind the scenes, and you've been working hard to remove an authority, move something, relationship, and I think it has to do with this relationship that had a lot of authority, I'm believing, on this person. Now that the cards are kind of all out, the energies are very obvious now. So this person's doing a lot of this work. This work is available for this person too, but they have to make the decision and the commitment to themselves. That's it. And that's the hardest commitment to make. But this person has been removing a false, I don't want to say a false authority, because this authority sustained them while they needed it, but it no longer does. When we hang on to things that no longer sustain us, it actually begins to take our life. It actually costs us more energy to keep that thing around than to just let it go. Because as you become more aware of yourself, you become more light than you are 3D. Yes, you're still in your body. Yes, you're still there, but you are more functioning on light and consciousness. You'll notice as you become more conscious, you won't need the same kind of food. As you become more conscious, more aware of yourself, you won't even desire the same kind of food. You will notice how your life will change. You know, Ram Dass used to speak about a woman in, I think she was in India, and I don't remember her name, but she lived only on light. She never ate food. That's how aware she was. That's how integrated with truth, her own soul, her spirit, the Creator, the cosmos. She was one with the cosmos. Her relationship with the carnal world was very, very minimal. Therefore, her body, her carnal body, did not need a lot of sustenance because she wasn't relying on the carnal body. She was relying on her light body. So her light body ate food. She was a real guru. She was a real being. And this is the point of all of us. When we're born to our age of 40, we're going from spirit into matter. We're going from the light world into the carnal world. learning how to tie our shoes, learning how to walk properly, or not properly, just learning how to walk, learning how to eat, learning how to tie our shoes, how to dress ourselves, how to make our own lunch, how to go to school, how to get a job, how to have a family, how to be a parent, how to run a business, how to become a grandparent, you know, the whole thing. Then from 40 to our death, we're going from matter back to light. We're going matter back to spirit. So that's what this is. And this person knows their process. Creator, can we get a Native American oracle card, please, now? Now that we have pulled the secrets from the cards, what do you want, collective? Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, ouch. That came flying out. Oh, Virgo. I hope I said Virgo and not the collective. But if I did, I'm so sorry. Okay, Virgo, 22. Whew. Virgo, arrow, surprise. This is the element of surprise. The arrow, a weapon used for defense and also offense against enemies or while hunting. It is a symbol of speed, success, direction, and travel. The shape of the arrowhead is also used as a protective amulet, sometimes with the addition of a pheasant feather or red zigzag line that evokes lightning. An arrow requires careful aim, achieved by a good eye and strong, steady muscles. Once released, it follows its path to its inevitable conclusion very quickly. The message of this card: whatever action you are considering, bear in mind the element of surprise. Solutions or blocks can occur suddenly. The key words of this card: surprise, unforeseen event, unexpected success, victory over a strong enemy, travel, instant solution after a long struggle. The time this card speaks of is Tuesdays. Ooh, Tuesday. So either Tuesday, you will be defeating a strong enemy. You could be defeating an enemy within yourself. Something within yourself that has been obstructing you, or defeating, I think they would be more of that than anything else, because it would be something in yourself that is giving power to the other person, that something in yourself that is complicit to being maybe dominated by the other person. So I'm seeing this as you defeating something within yourself that pulls the energy that supports the relationship out from under the relationship, and the relationship has to balance itself, rebalance itself. And this other person also is going to go reeling backwards. This other person also has to rebalance themselves. And that comes from within. That's an intrinsic, not extrinsic. Okay, and that's what I feel, is that this person has been extrinsically rebalancing themselves by being codependent upon this sun energy. No more. So Virgo, I'm seeing you as the sun energy, Virgo. And you are the light to somebody in your life that has been dependent upon you. But you're not playing anymore. You are now looking to honor yourself. You're going back to spirit. You are going back into the light within you. I'm feeling like this is somebody who knows themselves very, very well. Very, very well. Okay, Virgo, I'm not going to have an extended reading for this one. I'm going to leave this here, Virgo. I think this is enough. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning into my reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. I'm so happy to have you as part of my beautiful soul family. Virgo, also, if you are returning, thank you so much for returning to my channel. My channel is becoming what it is because of you. And if you like my style of reading, please like and subscribe. When you like the channel, it helps other people find me. It helps the algorithm. And when you subscribe, you get access to all of my material. 100% of my material is free, except for the extendeds that are on some of the videos, not all of the videos. Alrighty, you guys, you take care, and I'll see you next time, Virgo, for your next reading. Okay, bye.